So now that we have matted to 6 rows, 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 by 15. Okay, this is 6 by 15. We are going to do something that is called reduction method. We are going to start reducing the count. Okay, by so doing, you cut a new line, a new fire line. Make sure you don't cut it too long so you can have a clean job, except if you can handle long fire line. So cut a new line, then skip the first bead. The first bead here, you skip it, then walk your line through the second bead, just like so, and hold both hands. Make sure you have equal length. Okay, so this is what you have. Now in your right hand line, you insert 3 beads. Okay, I pick 3 beads and insert it in the right hand line. And of course, you do the loop method. Okay, then pass your left hand line in the loop and pull it down. Okay, once you pull it down, drag the loop side inside the bead like I explained, and pull your work so tight. Okay, so this is what we have. Now my left hand line, I will work it into the next bead. Okay, and this is what you have. This is what you have after you pass your left hand line into the next bead. Okay, so now in my right hand line, I will insert 2 beads. Pick 2 beads, insert it in the right hand line, our normal way of matting. Okay, now I'm going to form my loop. Then pass your left hand line in the loop and then pull. Now my left hand line into the next bead, and we continue this process until we get to the second to the last bead. Okay, so continue the same method, our method of matting, until you get to this point. So now we have matted to this point. Okay, the second to the last bead, as you can see. So now in my left hand line, I'm going to insert 2 beads. I pick 2 beads and insert it in the left hand line. So as you can see, this is what we have. You see the shape? Now at this point, our line, we are going to move this 2 line to this bead. As you can see, this is the line. Now I want to move it to this bead, so I'm going to work this line through this bead, 1 2 3 4, until it comes out this way. Okay, so as you can see, we have moved this to this bead. Now you see that. Now we are going to move this one also to this bead. So guys, as you can see, we have moved the lines from this bead to this bead. Okay, now we are going to turn to start the next row. Okay, so to do that, our normal way of turning, in my left hand line, I'm going to insert 3 beads. Okay, I pick 3 beads and insert it in the left hand line. What I did is I just face it to my direction here. Okay, that is just it. Then pull it tight. So now we continue with our normal way of matting. As you can see the shape it is forming. You can see the shape. So our normal way of matting, we are going to continue. So now we have matted to this point, as you can see. So in my left hand line, I will insert 2 beads. So this is what we have. Okay, so this is it, guys. You can see we are forming the V shape. Okay, so the next thing to do, what we did here, we are going to repeat it again. This both line, we are going to move it into this bead. Both line, we are moving it into this bead the way we did before. So okay, now that we have moved the lines from this bead to this bead, we are going to continue our normal way. Turn, continue your matting until you are done with the reduction method and you have a V shape. Okay, so continue your work until you are done. Okay, and let's meet at that point. All right, so guys, we are done with this. As you can see, we have our V shape just like this. So beautiful and nice. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do now is we are going to make the side. Now we are going to make the side of the bag. Okay, so now cut a new line. What you're going to do now, cut a new line and pass your line through this first bead, the first bead and the side, like so. Hold both ends of your line. So this is what you have. Now in your right hand line, the line that stands for your right hand line, insert 3 beads. Okay, now pick 3 beads and insert it into the right hand line. Form your loop and cross the other line and cross your left hand line in it, like so, and pull it down. So after pulling, just drag the loop inside the bead the way we have been doing. So this is what we have. So this is the side. We have started the side. Okay, now your left hand line, pass it through the next bead, our normal way of matting. Okay, this is what we have. So in the right hand line, insert 2 beads. Okay, form your loop and cross your left hand line in it. So this is what we have. We have started the side. Okay, so let me repeat this one more time. My left hand line, I pass it through the next bead. This is just the way we are going to continue matting until we go around. Okay, now in my right hand line, I will insert 2 beads. Pick 2 beads, insert it in the right hand line. Form your loop and cross your left hand line in the loop and pull it down. So this is what we have, as you can see. Now continue this process until you go around the bag. Until you go around the same method. Pass your line through the next bead, insert 2 bead, cross it until you go around. Okay, and this part is going to look like a step. All right, so let's continue. So this is how it is going to look like. This part is going to look like a step. Okay, so continue the same process. Pass your left hand line into the next bead, insert 2 bead in the right bead, form your loop, cross over until you go round like so, and let's meet at this point. Okay, so guys, we are done matting round and this is the last bead for this row. So at this point we are going to turn to start the second layer. Okay, so now to turn, I'll pass my right hand line into the last bead. Okay, our normal way of matting. Okay, so at this point to turn, in my right hand line I'm going to insert 2 bead. Okay, 2 bead in the right hand line, then form your loop So at this point we are done with the first row, as you can see. So let's turn to start the second row normal matting method. Turn, insert 3 beads in the right hand line. Form your loop and cross your left hand line in it and pull it. So now at this point we are going to continue with the same method. Pass your left hand line into the next bead, insert 2 beads in the right bead, cross it. So continue this process as well until you are done with the second row. It is very, very easy. Okay, so do that and let's meet together. I'm trying to avoid the video from getting too long. All right, so it's very easy, our normal way of matting. Okay, so guys, this is what we have after we are done knotting the fire line. Okay, as you can see how beautiful it is. So we need 2 of this. All right,